Well, good morning, church. I want to share a couple things with you. Last week, Governor Holcomb released a statement that he considered churches to be essential places. And he stated that churches could reopen with certain health issues in mind: social distancing, clean buildings, etc. So after seeking the Lord and the wisdom of our leadership, we have decided to reopen on May 24th. One of the foundations of the church is fellowship and breaking bread together and worshiping together. And we've done this over the past 9 weeks, but we have done this in our own separate homes. So during this time, we have seen God do some wonderful things. Our Wednesday night Bible study has grown. People are continuing to tithe. Our members are checking on each other more and more. There are people that don't even come to our church that are tuning in on Facebook. And I hope that your relationship with God has skyrocketed during this time as well, because God has been faithful. So during this time, I've also seen marriages fall apart. I've seen adults battling depression. I've seen adults contemplating suicide. Children missing out on friendships, students losing things that are so valuable to them during this end of the school year, graduates never getting to do what they've dreamed of doing their last year of high school. So this time has been very difficult for children and adults alike. If there was ever a time for the church to be the church, it is now. And God has called us to love Him with all of our heart, mind, soul, and strength, and then to love others. And one way we love others is to make sure we are charged up and doing that on a daily basis. And one of the best ways to get your week going is to meet together with other Christians on a regular basis. So one of the reasons we're reopening is for the spiritual health of our own church, to stay focused on the calling of God in our church. So there have been many church members I've talked to that are longing for the fellowship of the church. They're struggling to do this on their own and staying focused on God. And the spiritual health of the church is one of the most important things that we must take care of. So reopening will bring about a joy in people's hearts, as well as a ray of hope for their future. And we want to reach people for the Lord. That's our calling as a church, to go and to teach and to disciple. And we've done that to a certain extent. Through this virus, God has reached more people for Him. And I hope that you have played a part in that. And we follow the guidelines set by the state leaders. They have entrusted churches to reopen because, as Governor Holcomb stated, churches have the most responsible members of any organization. In saying this, we have taken a lot of precautions in reopening on the 24th. We're going to have 2 services on this first Sunday together, one at 9 a.m. and one at 11. And this will allow for the distancing guidelines to be followed. There will be no Sunday school or children's activities as of now. There will only be 1 set of bathrooms available, and the offering will be done a little bit different. We're not going to pass the plate anymore, but we'll have a place for you to put your offering. So as not to touch everything touch the offering plate that everybody else has touched. In between the services, we're going to be wiping down pews, cleaning door handles, wiping down bathrooms, etc. So the church has been thoroughly cleaned. All classrooms, children's stuff, nursery, busy bags that kids take into the church service, they've been washed. Everything inside of them have either been replaced or sanitized well. And we're taking all the precautions to be ready to open our doors again, all of these health precautions. So if you feel like you're ready to come back to church on the 24th, then awesome. We hope to see you. But if you don't feel comfortable coming back yet, that's great as well. We want you to come back when you are ready, and only when you are ready. So just to sum up, we feel like this is the right time to reopen our doors. We want to be the church that God uses to reach people for Him. And we're doing Wednesday night Bible study in person as well as on Facebook Live starting May 13th. So we'll have live people in the church for that Wednesday night and still follow the guidelines set before us. But we'll start that May 13th at 7. So let's all keep seeking the Lord and getting prepared to be used by Him to do great things. Because God has given us these couple of months to prepare us for something that he has. So he's allowed us not to be busy doing everything else, but focusing on him. So we need to thank God for this time we've had in the wilderness. And I hope you've used it to grow in the Lord. And now you're ready to take even greater steps in reaching people for the Lord. Well, we love you here at Upper Deer Creek Church, and we hope to see you soon. God bless and have a great day.